Well, well, well. Look who it is. It's me. Back with another live stream that happens, what, every few months now at this point? um, anyways, life is going right now. I have started full time not too long ago. I think a little under 2 months ago. Yeah. So I've been busy with that. And I've been doing a lot of idle research development just on my own time, so good stuff there. The stream is running. Make sure it sounds good. Yep, sounds fantastic. I'm gonna keep this on the low end because it's going to be a very quick stream. I would say probably no more than 45 minutes, mainly because it's getting late and I wanted to do this earlier, but I got distracted with other things, so here I am now. um, but anyways, I won't be able to play any records in the background because it is 9:30 right now, and I don't want to annoy the neighbors, even though they kind of annoy me. But you know, anyways, let's see. I have this record here. Um, yeah. Anyways, if you're not familiar with this new live stream format, which I know I did it 2 months ago for my first time, so I might I might even forget my own layout, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, so I'm looking at my camera as well, just make sure you guys can see it. Renaissance. Uh, I can never pronounce this correctly, but I think it's Scheherazade. 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 I don't know. It's so hard to say. She or Se. Is that She? Yeah. Scheherazade. I don't know. Renaissance. Scheherazade. And other stories. However the hell you pronounce it. Can't tell me. Yeah, so I chose this record. I got it from Wax Tracks in Denver. It's a really cool record store. Um, it's also my least favorite record store because they love to put the prog rock, progressive rock, and the krautrock in the same section, and that's not acceptable because I eat that shit up. So, um, but this one is actually from the used store. So they have like a used um, and like a new store, and so this was only $6, and it sounded great. So it's an original pressing from 1975. I'm not sure where these guys are from. I'm going to assume. I think it's a British band actually. I was about to say New York, but I'm pretty sure these fellas are British AF. I'm actually kind of curious now. Let's see, who do we got here? Renaissance. Uh-huh. Okay. I was expecting it to show up at the top. Maybe they are American. America's. Oh, New York. Hmm. Anyways, I think they are from New York. For some reason, I've always thought that these fellows were British. Anyways, it's a really amazing prog rock album. It's more on like the symphony end. It's got, let's see, I'm looking at the songs right now. So side one, there's Trip to the Fair, The Vultures Fly High, and Ocean Gypsy. And so you can see that from right there, kind of. And then side two is Song of, let's see, can I pronounce it this time? Song of Scheherazade. Scheherazade. Song of Scheherazade. I think I got it. But This song is the entire side. It's got 9 parts to it. You can see all the song names right there. My favorite is the Sultan, um, the Young Prince and Princess, and the Festival, which is the second to last part. But in general, an incredible album that I will unfortunately not be able to play tonight. Maybe another time. But yeah, so that's the little vinyl I brought with me today. Little show and tell. And soon I will begin developing once I can get this inside of its protecting case. Maybe. My collection has expanded a lot since my last stream. I think I'm almost at the 300 mark, but here you can take a look. It's quite crazy right now. Since there's stuff on my speaker, I'm just gonna put this fella right here so then everyone can see it. Okay. So I'm gonna switch to my other scene. That's not it. Why is it showing this? I might have mixed up my monitors on accident. Let's see, what am I doing? Oh, display capture. Yeah. I think I switched my primary monitor, which is why it did that. Okay, so I'll give a little brief on what's going on here. Actually, I'll get started in here. So I'm in the process of converting all of my configurations into scriptable objects. And so, for example, if we go to water configs, all of my configs have been stored in the static class, which is not really ideal because you have to go out and it's just extra code that you don't really need. So scriptable objects allow you to basically create these exact like models, except it's a file. So let's see, for books, I have, this is what it looks like. I'll explain more of this architecture in a few bits, but it's kind of like a basic dependency injection. But basically, I have my configs here, and I just set those up in the editor, and it saves as a file, just like that. And if I were to have dependencies between each config, I can manually assign them, and it's completely safe in the editor. So changing these values in the game will change the actual the object here. So it feels stable, and if you're in play mode and you modify something, well, for one, I'm not entirely sure if you change something in here, will it change in the code? I haven't tried that yet. That'd be kind of interesting to see. But basically, if you modify any of these values while you're playing and then you exit the play mode, then it won't like reset anything. It literally just saves it into this object. And I guess it's called an asset. I'm not really sure what the right term for an instance of a scriptable object, but yeah. So I have this config, and it also holds its core reference to data. So ideally, every config should have a data that it points to, and this data is what's being saved in your save file. Okay, and I can also probably get rid of these attributes. Okay, cool. And then I have all my fields properties, and I have all these comments here just because I like to I like to split apart this. I was writing it down earlier. Let's see. So I have like I have a pattern for this architecture. So I guess I'm giving a little lesson in this live stream, which, you know what, I'm going to share the video URL because I'm in the mood now. So let me open Discord, and I'm going to share it real quick. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. Because right now there's no people on the stream and it feels quiet. And I don't mind talking to myself because I can just give a lecture, but it would be cool to see some faces or chats in this case. Okay, anyways, so the main four components of this architecture is the controller, services, configs, and data. So controllers is what it contains, and it kind of manages the services I have. And the services is the container for the config and data. And then it's also the maintainer of the business interactions. So let's see here. So a lot of these properties here are kind of joining the config and data objects together. But really the service is what holds the configs in place, and then the data kind of interacts with it. I'm still trying to solidify this design, but that's where I'm at. Yeah, so I also enforce some rules where I'm not allowed to have constructors for a lot of these. Yeah, actually for controller. Is this true? No. Wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, services, configs, which is just the model configuration of a feature, and then the data is just the game data, plain and simple. Okay, so how this works is kind of cool. Thanks to ChatGPT for giving me a little tip because I was getting tired of my data storage methods, which was right now all under this data controller, which is all just static references, and I'm trying to move away from that. Here, let's see, I'm going to open up two things. So I have a controller and a controller dispatcher. So this dispatcher, I don't really know if that's the right term, but I just like the name of it, so I stuck with it. Basically, there is a single static reference to all the controllers that are going to exist at runtime, and so this reduces the amount of static references I hold throughout the game. So instead of just having everything under one data controller like this, I can just hold it under a dictionary. So in this case, this is for all my controllers. And whenever I register, it's going to add it to this controllers and then build it. Right now there's no way of getting these controllers because I haven't found a use case for it yet, but I'll show you how that side of things works for services and data. And so now in my main, this is basically my main function. So here is where I register the core controller and the research controller. And so when you build it, it calls this interface method. So this anchor here, so let's go to the research controller. Basically, each controller is going to be responsible for the core feature. So for example, there's, I don't really show it here. Hold on, let me fix this. Header, and left. Yeah, so like skilling, research, water, and exploring, like these are main features. And so they'll each get their own controller. It'll have a root element that can basically, let's see, what do I even use this for? Oh, I guess it's for starting. Okay, yeah, that's right. I have a root element that basically just communicates with the feature, and this is where things start or where it starts running. So, yeah, I'm going this through speedy quick so I can work, but all right, so that's the controller dispatcher. Next is a service dispatcher. So let me get research service, oops, and service controller dispatcher. Yeah. Okay, so this is a little different. It's got more functionality to it, but so again, all the services holds the configurations. So I only want one service for each feature, or like per specified type, whatever. It's like I have a research service for the research config. I have a library IQ service for the IQ config. And I try to split these apart when things get a little a little bit too long in here. So instead of having everything in research service, I can just split it up into multiple smaller ones. Like here, the library IQ has the IQ synapses service, but yeah. So with this resolve here, it's the same thing as the controller dispatcher. Basically, you pass in, well, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, I have the methods flipped. Okay, so register here, it's pretty simple. I just assign it to the dictionary and it adds it. When I try to resolve it, that's when I'm trying to request and get the service that's already registered. If it's not registered, then it creates it. But so this is just to make sure that we always have one unique service, and it always makes sure that we have one, even if it doesn't exist already. So a service is always supplied, and basically when you call, like for example this one here, it's going to try to grab it from the dictionary. If it exists, it's going to return it. And it also has a ref here, so it's going to set the reference of the service reference here to this value. If not, it's going to register as a new one. So now this is cool now because wait, hold on. I might have noticed a bug. Oh, wait, register. Oh, okay, when I register the service, it gets set here. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so a good example here is this synapses service. I have a private field, a backing field, and also get only property. And so I can just call this resolve on this reference. This doesn't even have to be assigned yet. It can just be null. And the service will grab it from the dictionary or create a new one if it hasn't been added yet, and then it's free to use. And so now the beautiful thing is that whenever I'm calling these properties, it's going to try to find this service. And if it doesn't exist, well, the property points to this guy here. So doing everything in my ability to reduce null references through this. And basically what I'm doing in the stream is working on this because I recently restarted this infrastructure and I got to do it again. So that's the story. Let's see. Trying to find a good one. Or one I need to fix. Well, I guess first of all, I can just get rid of these logs. Heyo. S1 mile per hour 1 and die Baterman. Okay, so oh, okay. Another thing I get to show. I'm gonna get rid of these guys. Actually, yeah. Okay. Another thing I've been working on is a logging project. So I'm gonna open this up real quick because it's pretty sick. Oh, except, wait, hold on. I need to remove that. Remove. think it's this one. Yeah. So I'm building a little local logging client. It's a simple web application, which I've never actually programmed live on this YouTube channel, so I might have to do that someday. Sometimes when I'm working on the game, I'll just, add a thing or two to this, but it's a very basic, um, it's a very basic web application. There's no database or anything. It's literally just a single object and then some web requests. So I can get a log, or I can get all of them, I guess. I can clear the logs. I can add a message, or I can add an entire log. I can also delete them. So, yeah, so this was built with C# and Angular. So let me get the Angular project loaded. I need to join these projects together because right now it's just in two different directories. So let me remove this, open, div. Yeah. Okie doke. And we just want to serve this and run this back end. I would like to do like a small web application course because it really has transformed my knowledge in programming. And plus, this is literally what I do for a full-time job now, so pretty decent at it. Let's see, there it is. Okay, so it's empty right now, but it looks very pretty. I can even just add my own message. Hello. Yeah, basically you can look at exceptions here in different views, and I'll show those in a bit. And it's entirely built with a UI framework called Forge, and it's completely tab navigation friendly, and it feels so nice. So I'm actually gonna delete this log. Oops, I accidentally just alt-tabbed. Didn't bring me back. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, you can clear logs. You can, hello. It's pretty fast, which is pretty epic. Okay. Anyways, I love playing with it. It's so smooth and awesome. Okay, so now I'm gonna run this, and this is how I'm going to work for the rest of the day. I'm gonna be looking at logs and fixing shit. And let's see. And we're only 23 minutes into the stream. We're finally working. Okay, so... Okay, here we go. Our first error. Except it doesn't get reported. I'm gonna... Why did it not work? Okay, I see. I'm going to put a try catch around everything here. Okay, and the reason why... Oh, wait, I don't want to put this in the catch. Is because I want to use my logger called fog logger. And I'm just going to put an error here. Message... Oh, area. I guess this is global message. I'm actually just going to put the X message and X. Okay, let's see if this works now. Once this starts working, it gets really fun. I need to add a way to approve or deny logs. There's so much I can do with a log project. Oh, what happened here? Oh, here we go. We got our errors. except they don't show here. Okay, good. So here we go. Oh, this one's going quite fast. Okay. So here, this is the beauty. So here you get the raw view of the exception, or you get this box view where you only get, I need to rename these. These are just like, I literally spent like 2 seconds of thinking. You have all the classes and the line numbers, and then you have a group view where it shows you like kind of, it basically just breaks this exception with the at and the inlines and just formats it into this group view. And then link view was also pretty, it's also pretty cool. If you click on here, it opens it up. You get this, oh shoot. Oh no. Oh, freaking Copilot. Okay, anyways, okay, that works, I guess. It opens up a little sketch terminal, but that's the beauty of it. Beauty of it. All right, I should get sleep. We'll be streaming, building a framework. Other programmer blew the tech budget on abilities, and I need to refactor. Oh yeah, that's the best part. So going to just stream, building the framework for an event bus and an ability system for him. Okay, nice. I briefly have heard about an event bus from one of my friends who was doing a presentation talking about building a web application and how you use microservices and event buses and how they all connect together. So nice. I assume I assume you're dealing with microservices then, right? Also, you said you're gonna stream, so now I'm curious. How do I go to your YouTube channel? Oh, go to channel. Ah. Oh wait, this doesn't. This definitely does not look like a streaming channel. Videos from night. Wait a minute. Oh wait, these aren't your videos. Never mind. I I was looking at Moonlight Sonata, and I thought you uploaded that video 19 years ago with 74 million views. Holy shit. Whoa, what is this top fan? What's this top fans thing? Anybody know? I've never seen this before. Uh, oh. Huh. This is new. At least new within the past 2 months. Well, if you'd like me to check out your stream, you can either plug it here or you can email me or Discord message me, and I'd be down to check it out. I'm not sure like how if you want that known or not. Okay, so anyways, actually, I'm gonna also just behavior dot error debug. Wait, it's debug dot log error. Log exception. That's what I want. Okay. So why is this undefined? Oh, it's this idiot again. This comes from the job configuration. It's a little slow. I had to make a protocol in the registry in order for it to work. And then it this is basically like the most obvious like remote code execution ever. Like like this literally just launches a command and then it basically it tells writer to go to this file. So but yeah. What was I doing? I forget. Okay, 143. This is coming from It's not very helpful. Get unlock currency. Get amount. So that's this guy. Okay, so previous book data. Okay. So the problem I'm running into is figuring out how to resolve these in time. So I need to move these elsewhere. That's part of it. Oh, this is actually, hold on. I need to cook for a second. I think I got it. I'm just gonna put that there. Okay, oh wait, I already have these services here. Never mind. Okay, so that's, oh wait, this is tick service. Okay, so tick service, oops. Ooh, tick service, and yeah. I'm gonna rename this to 2. Tick. And then bam. Tick. Boom. Easy refactor. Okay. Let's see. I just need another shoulder to cry on. You should see what I need for factor. Well, what language are you working with? It's 100. It's 100%. 10% form. Sub-Zero Black. I am new to the channel and genre. Your channel looks like a goldmine from my perspective. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm just doing it, you know. I'm just doing it. Okay. So I need some, let's see, jobs data, private, books data, and then IQ data. Okay, so now with these in mind, data dispatcher, resolve, ref, jobs data. I just love saying dispatcher, resolve. Like, I don't know, just something about those two words together just feels real nice. And okay, and then also oh, no. Wrong one. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Am I gonna have to? Okay, no, that's actually fine. Okay, so now, okay, so this data is gonna come from. Oh, I'm actually gonna create a field too, just because I don't want to reassign certain things. Job data. Actually, since it's the config, I just call it data. And private book data. And also the previous book data. Yeah. And then so we have data. Okay, no, this is not right. Jobs, data, jobs, ID. And so the nice thing about having scriptable objects is that this ID is defined in the editor, so you're always going to have a value. Well, for ints, by default is 0, but if you're relying on these scriptable objects, you're going to have this value set. So you know you're going to get the value you want. And if it's not what you want, then you messed up somewhere on the Unity side. So it's kind of nice sanity checks. Okay. C#, developing 2 side projects, server and Unity. Whoa, Spacetime DB. Hold on, I think I've heard of that. Spacetime DB. I'm pretty sure I've heard that from either. Who did I think about? Wait, hold on. In 100 seconds. I swear Fireship did a video on this.
If you
hold on. Is it Spacetime? I know I've heard of this somewhere. I just don't remember who talked about it. Was it the Prime Time? Anyways, I feel like I've heard of it, but let's take a look. Okay. Whoa. So let's see what this is about. So, okay. Oh, it has C#. Okay, this is cool. So, let's see. Transactional, relational, multiplayer computing. So this must handle, like, race conditions really nicely if it's for multiplayer. Whoa. Oh, okay. So it's, you can even, okay. So is it also a cloud service provider too? Spacetime uses ECS. I have services to convert that to OO for the project to minimize project shakeup. See, I haven't heard of, wait, so ECS. Let's see. Spacetime, I feel like I should know what ECS is, but I've also been doing like object-oriented for way too long. Alright, actually, let's just do let's see. Oh, entities. Okay. Oh, okay. So entities, I assume, get out of here, AI mode. So I assume ECS is like controller services models, right? But then I run into this ability system. It's not the programmer's fault though. It's just that you have folks on the team who have ideas. Yep, I get that. Sometimes I'm that kind of person though. Okay, let's see. Entity is entity frame. Oh my gosh, I hate this AI mode. No. Wait, hold on. This is definitely not the same thing. Entity. Shoot, what was it called? No. Oh my goodness, I'm so lost in the sauce right now. Okay, that's what it is. I need to switch off of Arc. Arc is so awful. Okay, I see. Oh, where did it go? I had my space-time thing. It was written in Rust, too. Oh. This kind of reminds me of a company called Burst IQ. They have similar. They have so Burst IQ is more like personal information, but they use blockchain and smart contract technology, blockchain, all that kind of stuff to maintain and store data. Uh, Also a cool project. And I say that because it's cool. Also because I worked with these people for school. So yeah. So let's see. So ECS works well with structs to deliver partial modules. I see. I see. So I would assume you have to do a lot of like anonymous objects then, right? In order to at least support those, maybe? Okay, let's see what's going on here. So we have research services, the data. Books data. Huh? Oh, shoot. Type. Oh, do I not have a type in here? Book type. Okay, and then the previous book data is... Okay, so this is going to be tricky. So let's see. If the book type... You know what? I don't like this. I'm just going to use the ID. ID greater than 0. Null. Okay, that should work. If it doesn't, I cry. Right in front of 4 concurrent viewers. Dun, 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 dun. Everything needs to be okay. Huh. And okay, so interesting. And so this is a server and Unity project. So is this a game that you guys are working on, or are you building a software in Unity? Oh shoot. Space time. Let's see. Yeah, this is some algorithm stuff that's a little over my head. Space-time algebra. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to my friend at work about this tomorrow. He loves this kind of math stuff, math and computer science stuff. I'm sure he'll appreciate this. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking on AI mode. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. It's a cell game. They realized they wanted to monetize. So server authority. Oh, I see. I see. I've never really implemented like server stuff for a Unity game. I'm still learning about Web API, and I don't really trust myself to have a server for a game with people that like to pick it apart. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna clear this. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't even see doing this kind of service stuff for idle research. I mean, like the most I've done is literally is just make a logger, and this is all localhost. I mean, I do want to make like a dashboard and stuff for the game, or like a mini like web version of idle research where people can interact with. Okay, what's wrong here? I'm guessing it's well. Nope, that's not what I want. Sorry, I keep like flipping between like flashbang and like reverse flashbang. I need to add a dark mode to this. That's my next goal. Because this is kind of hard to look at after a while. Okay, let's take a look at this. Button color state. So this still happens from line 314 here. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I really wanted. I don't actually think I need this previous book data, because I have the previous config already defined. So I think I can just do previous config.data. Is it nullable? Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be book data. Book data. Oh wait, that's loud. Well, I guess all it takes is exposure and just learning, I guess. Yeah. Why is this not working as expected? Okay, wait, no. So this has nothing to do with this previous data. This is strictly from jobs. Let's see. Oh, what's going on here? Did it? Oh, I forgot I'm in debug. Excuse me. Why are my jobs non-existent? Why is everything null? Okay, so jobs is... Okay, what is the deal? Wait, how do I clear this? Can I console.clear? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Jobs. What do you got? Oh. Wait a minute. I swear, I thought I was able to... I was literally doing this earlier. Why can I not? Okay, whatever. Now it works? Excuse me. Goodness. Data dot assigned. Does that work? Okay, whatever. Jobs data. Already this is, oh wait, is it because it's, whatever. I've actually have never used this, like this, I don't know what this terminal is, but I guess it's the expression terminal. I've never used it while debugging. This is pretty cool. It actually like prints pretty decently too. Okay, so jobs is 0. Jobs. I'm gonna make you compute. Why is it not computing? There's clearly... this is probably not the smartest approach. I don't know. It's quite funky. I'm probably just gonna remove this field. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep the... nope. I'm gonna keep this property. And it's going to be read-only. I can't type. Oh. And then after build, I set this wonderful model, this list. Oh wait, it's read-only. I forgot. I'm gonna make this okay. This is opt-in. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Oh, read-only list. Okay. I should probably do that so I don't add anything else. I've never used that before. Let's see. Where'd it go? Cool. Yeah, I never really consider using things other than list or IEnumerables. Cool. Yeah, I really need to start being better about using technically the right type. Okay. Okay, it's stuck. Get out of here. My logger is probably okay. Nope. No. Why? Come on. It's this exact. I swear I've had this. Okay, actually no, that's a good sign because it's happening elsewhere. Research service, here you are. I found you. Service dispatcher resolve ref. Yup. Oh wait, yeah, I did that right. Okay. Okay. Now this should automatically work. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be getting an endless. Wait a second. That's not right. Why didn't you reload? Yeah, I don't know. I just really like I just really like this pattern here. I don't like having to write this null, what do you call this? What's it called? It's like a compound assignment? I thought it was like null propagating or whatever. I don't remember the exact term for it. I guess it is compounding. Yeah, I use this everywhere though. Like, if you go to, let's see, card, like, all of my components have it. Like, instead of using Unity's like default like get component children, I use this pattern everywhere. It just feels so nice and clean, but the only problem is that you have an extra field, but that's whatever. So instead of assigning it in the editor, I just do it this cool way, I guess. Okay, did I, yep. Let's, we're still getting that error. Okay, so it's knowledge per tick. So all of these configs are set. Get generation. Base power synapse service. Oh wait, no, this is still from get amount right here. Data. Okay, so, oh, and this data straight up comes itself. Okay, here's an easy fix. Yeah. Data dispatcher. Resolve. There's so many ways I can get this data. I could also just grab it from the service. I'd rather just resolve it here. And then type. Alrighty, and I'm also gonna get rid of these two. There we go, this feels so much better. I just realized I don't have music going on. I usually do. Just haven't been thinking about music, which is kind of weird, given my room situation. Okay. Oh, yep. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's such a yeah, I like and like in web dev like I've never really used this pattern because I've never really had to. If this feels like such a like a Unity specific kind of scenario, even though it's probably not, but it just feels like a very helpful a way for Unity objects to not be null. Because that's what this is all about. I mean, that's kind of the problem with Idle Research 1 is there was just a lot of random broken errors because I was assigning everything by hand and, you know, there's always human error with that. I'd rather just have a class for everything and just use this little magical. Okay, so I think I fixed this problem. Yeah. That's pretty baller. Whoa, we don't have an error for once. That's crazy. Unbelievable. That's typical. Get out of here. That is so good. Okay, I need a test if this works properly. Except there's no data. Well, this is kind of not cool. Oops, that was a loud Windows beep. Job CFG. Something about this data ain't right. I need to move these configs elsewhere. Like, this is just such a little, like, this is kind of difficult to traverse through. Where's my label? I guess. Droid's text. Okay, so there's this droid. I'm going to okay, I'm gonna try this. Why is my data not working? So it really is 0. So where the flip are all my droids? Where are my droids? Okay. Wait a second. Oh wait, I don't even use this service. I just have my config. Yep, that's correct. Okay, let's see. Missing jobs dot data. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Okay, so I have jobs, but why are they not showing up? Oops. I did go a little too crazy. Oh my god. I'm just so like, I don't know. I'm just so crazy. No, but like, I'm just trying to develop good habits so I can reuse this for like other, like remaking Idle Research 1. Just want to make sure I'm doing things right, because right now I just like Idle Research 1, kind of the previous to this game, is in a state where the update, or at least the final update, I never really got around to it just because I was so busy with school. And also the code base was just miserable to work with because I just got so much better at developing during that gap. So I'm just trying to do things right here so I don't make that same mistake, but I am probably overkilling it, but yeah. Thank you though. Would have gone all feature no form. True. Just like someone named Pirate Software. If anyone has been following up on that drama. Anyways, okay, let's see. Sorry, Sub-Zero, let me read your comment. as someone who is very familiar with Unity but new creating an idle game, which one of your playlist videos would you recommend? That's hard because they're really out of date, and I was gonna start a new one forever ago, but I just never got around to it because I was in college. So now that I'm out of college, I have free time, but I don't have, well, I could use my current setup as a background. It is kind of a nice setup, but I do want to have like a better video recording system, and then also have like a lesson plan that's better thought out. But I don't want to do that until I find the structure for idle research that I really enjoy, which I'm getting really close to. I'm working towards that. But anyways, to answer your question, I would recommend the newest one. I believe it has, well, actually, there might be 3 variants because I don't know, I was being a kid. Let's see. Da, 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 da. YouTube. Don't play video, don't play video. Okay. This one, this new tutorial, let's see, what playlist is that? That's 2021 edition. Damn, it's been 4 years. I would probably do this one. I'm not happy with it. I'm not really happy with any of my tutorial videos now because I've learned so much, but you know, that's just the way it is. But yeah, I would check this one out. What is this? Oh my god, I forgot about that. That was such a long time ago. This truly opened my eye. Wow. Damn, I totally forgot about this. Was like an OG, like this was from, wow, I totally forgot. We were gonna do like incremental podcast, but it never really went through. Oh my god, get out of here. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Legit. I am just trying to wrap my head around it is all, so thanks, it's so helpful. Cool. Yeah, I mean, even just making like a simple, like, honestly, what I would advise, and this is purely my opinion, I would go with create a web application because it's easy to get results and you learn about front-end development and back-end development. So you get to work with C# code in my case, or you get to work with HTML or TypeScript, which is what this guy is. So let's see, root. Yeah, so that's what this website is built in. It's built in Angular, but my personal opinion is to like maybe make like a simple task to-do list, like a web application, where maybe you can take some data from the front end to the back end, and maybe if you want to practice like your idle game save system, you can implement like a save system and then save it to a file. And so then you'll have that kind of knowledge to build a save system for when you make like an idle game, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. The pirate software drama is so dumb, but I don't like the guy. That's kind of why I wanted to start streaming again, especially today, is because after seeing the videos of people talking about how, well, I went to one of his dev streams and I noticed that like it was an 8-hour stream and I don't even think he wrote like a single line of code. I didn't watch it. I'm not going to watch 8 hours of it. But from skimming it, I see at one point his cursor is selected at one line of code. 8 hours later, it's still selected. So it's like that, I don't know, just that shit really pisses me off. And, you know, I lose my mind sometimes on stream for about an hour, but I'm like grinding my ass off. So just arrogant assholes like him just piss me the fuck off. Anyways, excuse my French. My last name's French, so I have an excuse. Anyways, let's get back on task. So, what was I doing? I'm in debug mode, that's why. Okay, so the jobs, are wrong. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If this is happening... Oh, wait. This is inside of the job component. Okay, so the hold on. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. Roll. So there's 5 in the fetcher here in the service, but here it's 0? And this is the same, this is, wait a minute, no, hold on. Fetcher. Why? Not good. Not good. Why are they different? Why are they different? Hell yeah. More coding, less whining. TLDR of the drama. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Sub-Zero. I'm just happy I actually know how to code, so. I'm so lost. I don't understand why this doesn't work. Why, when I grab from this config, where does this even come from? Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay, so the config comes from this build. Spawn, configs. Yeah, so when I build this config, okay, no, that doesn't. This just doesn't make sense. Why are they different? Okay, what's going on in this config? Man, what's going on? What? Okay. Whatever. Whatever, man. Okay, so what's going on here? Because this data comes from jobs data, which comes from the dispatcher. I'm gonna, man. Okay, I'm gonna try this. So this config dot role. We're gonna do and I'm just gonna choose the first one dot role. These are true, yes. Is that just not? Huh? Oh, I see. It moves the okay, job. Oh, whoa. What is this? Is this a sub? No, it's not a subset. So we have fetcher, and we have 0 here. Someone's a liar here. Where is it? This jobs data. Someone is a dang liar right now. Why is this acting this way? Why is it acting so silly? Okay, so it's not. It's not null. Well, the exception is, oh wait, I lost it. There's no exception, it's just that, oops, sorry, flashbang. Somewhere, I believe it, I know the data, the data is fine, but this config isn't pulling the right data. So this is just always 0. When this for a fact should be 0, or should be 5. This text value is working fine. I don't. I would hope not. I would hope it's not a racing issue, because I mean the. Thing is that I've opened up a door where I can access data from 2 different places, either the configuration or from the service. So maybe I need to pick one and stick with it. But then again, it should be referencing the same data. So this data here. Oh, wait a minute. That could be problematic. Oh, maybe. Just maybe. Wait a minute. Did I just do that? Okay, perfect. Service. I think I just need to convert all of these at this point. Service dispatcher. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this little fix. Man, it's almost 11. Oh my goodness. I was like, this is only going to be a 45-minute stream. It's only been an hour 20. Not bad. This is fake news. Can I do this? Will it let me? Oh, it still lets me. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, wait, now it's 0. Well, actually, is that service? Oh my goodness. Where is my cursor? Okay, so I'm in here. Books. Wait, these are configs. Okay, let's see. Jobs, data, jobs, index 0 is going to be equal to config dot job. False. I don't like your attitude, code. Sure he would. Well, shoot, I guess I'm gonna make a passive aggressive statement about how I didn't work at Blizzard for 7 years. I don't know. Seriously, why is this happening? If we do roll, oh my goodness, I don't like when it does this to me. So the roles are the same, but the objects themselves aren't. Well, maybe I need to start doing, wait, how do I do a ref check? Equals, oh wait, no, that's obviously true. Void equal. Oh, reference equals. So that is a thing. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's only left to right. Okay. False. So the references are not the same. Okay. I'm going to make a reminder to do some checking. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do it now. First of all, this dandy little dude is going to be moved up here. I'm just going to do a... What does this do? This calls handle build asserts, which I don't have yet. Handle. Oh wait, do I need to call the base? No, I don't think so. Finding true love? Nah. Woman ain't serious these days. Don't got time for that. Okay, so build asserts. I need to assert that. What is this? Fog assert dot well. I could do a fog assert. I'm just gonna hide that. Let's see how this works. How does this work in Unity? Okay. Wait a minute. Really now? Really now? Invalid. Wait a minute. Wait. So then what the heck is the... What's the point in making these... What? Why? Who's to say I should not be using these for... You know what? I'm not even going to use it. Screw that. I'm going to use systems. If I can figure out where it's from. Is it system.assert? Assert is true. You know what? Fine, I'll just use this. And we want to check that data reference equals the data, and then research service dot see, this is the job data. Okay, if this works properly, this should assert. I'm gonna get out of debug. Oh wait, and also since I'm no longer getting errors, I could actually use my fog assert. I'm just gonna add that here. This is just a really stupid thing. This is basically just logging, just with conditionals, I guess. I'm just gonna throw this here. Assert that naming this wait a minute, can't do that? Fine. Name. Okay, I'm gonna get some music up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, it's a unity assertion. Okay. So what does it do? Does it just throw an exception? Assert fail. Oh, it just throws. Okay. That's fine. Okay, now here is... Oh, wait, it's gonna... It's not gonna get to this, isn't it? Here we go. Does that show up here? Yay! Oh, nice. It's even got a category I forgot that I added. Okay. Nice. Yeah, eventually I want to make like a... So I'll have a log manager here, and then I'll also have like an assertion manager, because I'm trying to follow an assertion pattern where if any of my assertions, any of my 300... Oh wait, 9 of them fail. Okay. Well, any of these 300 tests, if they fail, then I clearly broke something. So, in case I just forget. But now the question is, why do these not match? Job data. Job data. Okay. Okay, I can see what's going on here. I think this just hasn't, well, because this is data, so this should always be called. This definitely isn't being. This definitely isn't being serialized. I'm just gonna, let's see, what is this? Naming this. False. So that's the value, and then I'm gonna print these values. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Did you just put your initialize in a static constructor? Huh? Wait a minute. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I need to go back. Where was I? Here? That's not it. This? Did you put your initialize in a static constructor? I don't think I have any. Well, actually, that's a lie. I definitely do have a constructor, except I don't know where to find these constructors. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on here. No. Zero versus 0. And this is being printed 9 times. Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, I have a static constructor somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, though. Oh, here it is. Yeah. No. No good. No good. You can get rid of that. I think that's the only place I have a static constructor. This is just such a garbage controller. This is just really awful. Awfulness. When it rains, stupid. Okay, well, okay. Actually, no. This is expected behavior. I'm gonna. just gonna print like a noob. Print debugging for the win. Console log or console printing debugging is objectively not too shabby. Can't change my mind about it. Okay, so all of these are 0. Oh wait, so it actually is 0. Oh my god. I don't know what I did. I don't know if there was a corruption that I missed or none of these seem too big of a deal. Okay, that's stupid. Whatever. Okay, let's actually make sure this... Okay, I can't even... This button's dead. That's not very cool. Let's see, does it save? Okay, so it's still there. That's good. Well, this still doesn't make sense. Man, this is such a 0 out of 10 debugging thing I'm doing. Totally procedural. Oh my gosh, that scared me. And I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I actually just scraped my mic up against the bottle. 9 out of 10, you were too tired and was putting the assert in your normal code path. Yes, absolutely. That is definitely what's happening right now. And these references still don't match. This is like... Okay, well, it's time to ask a different question. I don't care about these values anymore. I'm just gonna add a bunch of asserts and just see what the heck is going on. I have to make sure these are all working properly. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, so if none of these are matching, then that's not a good sign. Good job, Tita. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, if all of these fail, then I'm done. I'm donezo. I am donezo. I don't want to get the impression that this whole time, this whole architecture is not working as I thought it would. I don't know why, but I feel like holding... Are you kidding me, man? They all failed. Yeah. Clearly there's a big disconnect between... Hold on, does this have a research service? Okay, we're gonna make this public. We're gonna do some freaking stuff. Gonna compare against the configs research service. I should actually make sure these are the same. Okay, and then I will just do the exact same thing as before. Jobs. There is some disconnect between these two. This is quite beautiful. Okay, that's a great sign. So this indicates that the services are good, but so these don't match, these all match, which is good. But for some reason this jobs data here is just not the same as... Okay. Could this break the reference, though? I don't, like... When do I use this? Hmm. One of these... I... Still makes sense. Still makes sense. Where did I miss this? Okay, so I register these. That's good. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I register the... And I don't register these guys because they are individual. There's only one book's data, so this can be added to this dispatcher. It's unique. I don't get it. This doesn't make any sense. Is this... Where is this even being called? Research service. Okay, build config. Yeah, that's right. Build services and then config. It's weird because I wasn't having this problem not too long ago, so somehow I accidentally broke. I broke something. Research config. Foobar. Let's see, I haven't heard of this term. Oh, foobar. Oh. Okay, these are assigned. Let's see. Let's do some testing. What are you? What is this? Yeah, goodbye, class. Wait. Oh, wait, this is the entire file. Okay, I should really be heading out soon. It is pretty late, and I do have work, like a responsible adult now. Okay, but I do want to check this. Okay, so we have data is equal to service dispatcher resolve research service. Wait, yeah. Dot. What is this data? Library data. So these are equal? Hold on. So somewhere I'm I'm either grabbing the data at the wrong time or... this is actually such a cool terminal. I've never used this before. This is really helpful. Except when I accidentally use the arrow keys when I'm not supposed to. It's like, okay. Okay, if I hit escape, it goes back. Okay. Reference equals. Okay, so these things share the exact same freaking data, which means any subsequent should be the same. Yeah, that's good. Okay, what I might need to do is just drill down on every single one of these classes where I didn't do this properly. Which I guess that shouldn't, in theory, that should not be that hard. Maybe I just get rid of this guy. And then my code screams. 10 errors, not bad. Okay, IQ config. There's probably some call that's just messing everything up. Oh. Okay, there's one. Okay, so I did this in quite a few spots, didn't I? No, this is, yeah. Whoa.
On one hot summer day, an engineer came into the control room wearing nothing
is not. Wait, what? From a design perspective, there is a learning experience to be taken from this. Do not rely on shared IDs. Each should have their own ID, and if needed, hold the ID of what they represent. Huh. Right. So like, okay, so I guess I can do that real quick. So I should honestly I should start adding, can I add a property here? Would that work? Wait a minute. This isn't being serialized because I don't have this property thingamabob. Oh my goodness, this was probably why. Okay, well, okay, so I will, so maybe, yeah, I can maybe just start checking against, because each book and each job will have their own unique identifier, but then, yeah, it's just that this job and book are coupled together, and I probably should have just made it one. I'm gonna remember to, sorry, water down the wrong side. I will keep these here. Okay, well this isn't even being serialized either. What the heck? That's probably important. Oh wait, there's this validate thing. Oh my god. Welp. Yeah, it's pretty late. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here then. Let's see. Big me. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, I don't know if, is it Debaterman or Debaterman? Either way, yeah, it was nice chatting with you and Sub-Zero and whoever else. I guess it was mostly just those two. But yeah, anyways, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll stream soon. Now that I'm on full-time work schedule and not school dumb time schedule, I'll be able to have a more consistent work schedule, or stream schedule. But yeah, hopefully I'll get this figured out. If I can't, then I'm just gonna cry eternally and probably never work on this game ever